Hi everybody, this is Florida Trailblazer checking in with you here at this nice little park by the Withlacoochee River. It's actually located near Lake Pansofsky, and this particular park is really popular for boats to launch into the outlet here that leads into the Withlacoochee River. You probably hear the airboat there behind me. And there's also some trails in the area. Looking forward to exploring those. And there's some interesting history in the area as well. This is called Marsh Bend Park, and there's a historical marker right there. It talks about the history behind the park and why it's named Marsh Bend Park. And there's a couple early pioneers that settled here in 1800s. One is named James Marsh. And I'm going to head back into the woods over here, see if I can discover maybe some traces from the past from when they lived out here. But it's an interesting place. Looking forward to getting out here. I never actually hiked in this area. It is public land, so you can come out here and just explore some of the trails. If you like boating, fishing, this is a nice area for that too. Here at the park, and there's an interesting trail just beyond this gate. Looking forward to exploring it. Never been in this part of the wilderness, so getting ready to hike back into these woods, see what we can discover back there. Following this trail here further into the wilderness. Really enjoying this place. It's really scenic. A lot of beautiful woods out here. Seeing a lot of orange trees along the way. And this path may have been one of the old roads used by the homesteaders that lived out here. You never know. That's what's interesting and fun, to come out to these areas and explore, because you never know what you may discover. So here's some of the citrus trees throughout the area. Lots of them. So made my way further into the woods. There's a path here. I think it's a power line road now, but this may have been one of the roads by the homestead. And what's interesting, see if I can show you. Right there on that tree, if you look behind me, there's a red X. I'm not sure what that means, but that could be indicating that there's something back here. And I'm gonna go in there and take a look around and see if this is one of the homestead sites, if there's any traces from the past back there. Okay, I'm back in this area of the woods, just beyond the tree where that red X was. And as I'm looking around, there is a clearing in here. I mean, nature has reclaimed most of the area, but you can tell there's somewhat of a clearing. May have been something out here one time, a structure. A lot of citrus trees around the area too, which is a good sign. So when I get back into places like this, I'll spend a great deal of time just searching around, finding any evidence from the past out here. Even if it's a small foundation, things like that, if I can find any kind of evidence, that's a good sign that I'm in an area that I need to be. So roaming around back here in the woods, I found something very interesting here behind me. Appears to be remains of a cistern. So that's a really good sign that I'm in the area I need to be. And homesteads in early days had cisterns like this. So I think I'm definitely in the right area where a homestead used to be. So here's a view of the cistern. You can still see the walls. It's mostly filled in now. And at one time, I'm sure there was a lot more to this. But this is just some of the evidence from the past I'm seeing out here. I'll search around more, see what else I can discover. I'm going to shoot my main video clips, take some photos. But this is a really neat find. I'm out here just roaming through the woods. I'm a little further away from the homestead site that I was searching around, and I'm just out here seeing if I can discover any other historical remains and just enjoying this beautiful wilderness. Surrounded by really nice trees. There's a lot of orange trees out here as well. I'm hearing a lot of wildlife in the distance, and I'm not seeing anything just yet. I am finding a lot of those limestone rocks that I did see at the homestead site. They're all throughout this area as well. Seeing a lot of them piled up, and I can't tell if that's just natural or if those were put there for a reason. So as I roam around these woods, trying to find other evidence from the past. Kind of a clearing over there. That's where some of those rocks are that I was telling you about. This is what it's about. Just getting out here in the woods, seeing what you can find, and getting lost in these places. Truly love it. Well, I explored around that area for quite a while. Searched through the woods. I did find some traces from the past there, some interesting history. A lot of old metal, small things like that, but nonetheless very cool to see. And found that cistern. So it definitely was part of some kind of site that was there. There could be many layers of history to the area as well. Could have been a homestead dating back to the 1800s. May have been used during the early 1900s, the mid 1900s as a hunt camp. There's all kinds of factors to consider when exploring around these areas. But just finding any kind of evidence from the past is always great. I enjoy the adventure. And I appreciate everyone for following along with these adventures. I hope you enjoy them. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. And be sure to check out the main video from this area. It'll be posted on my YouTube channel very soon. Take care.